Hello and welcome to Catching Up with the Backs, episode number 6. And today I'm joined by new Silverback forward, Braden Fischer. Braden, thank you for joining me.
Thanks for having me, yeah.
Awesome. Okay, so we're going to dive right in before we get to your acquisition this offseason. Before we talk junior hockey, let's go way back when you were a kid. You grew up in Winnipeg. How did you kind of get introduced to the game of hockey?
Yeah, so my mom only actually put me in because all the other kids were playing, so it's kind of the old saying. But yeah, no, I wasn't initially going to be a hockey player, but I'm certainly glad I decided to be.
What kind of attached you, what brought you into the game? What do you love about it?
Scoring goals, yeah. No, I had a lot of fun with my friends when I was little, so yeah. All of us were kind of playing for the same team, and we were all lucky enough to be good enough to move up kind of through the ranks together too, so that was nice.
Awesome. You mentioned before we started recording your dad was a coach for you at some points. What was that like?
Yeah, it was great. Yeah, it's always nice to have dad as a coach too. But yeah, no, obviously it's dad coaching. He's hard on you, but he wants what's best for you all the time. And yeah, it was awesome having him as a coach.
Can you kind of take me through your minor hockey path? I was looking back, and there was a lot of championships at different points, but kind of take us through the teams that you played on.
Yeah, so started off with the Fort Garry Flyers. I have a little brother that's playing with them right now. He's a defenseman, big tall defenseman for a 10-year-old. But yeah, no, it was nice. Yeah, I played with all my friends in Fort Garry. We kind of moved up into the Twins and then to the Monarchs. A lot of success there, obviously, and then finished more recently I was with the Rink in midget hockey, and then with the Blues last year in junior.
So before the Rink, you said there were some seasons where you couldn't stop winning. What was that like to win so much?
Yeah, it's pretty sweet. Yeah, you can't complain about that. No, we were 33-0 the first year. Yeah, so definitely a lot of winning then, and we started losing a couple games the next year, but it was good. We swept the playoffs. Same with the next year after that. So it was nice. We had a really good team in our area.
Awesome. You mentioned you have a younger brother who's 10. Who's playing? Do you have any other siblings?
I also have a 15-year-old brother, and he's 6'2", and he's a big goalie. So yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, he got the good genes.
Let's talk about the Rink Hockey Academy. Why did you and your family decide that was the place to go?
Yeah, in Winnipeg, that's where all the best players are playing. So it was a pretty easy decision for us when we initially weren't going to, obviously, but yeah, we got an opportunity we couldn't turn down.
And what was it like? What's it like to go to kind of school for hockey?
Yeah, it's nice. It's every kid's dream, right? So it's only half a day of school, half a day of hockey. So you're done by 5 o'clock. It's awesome. There's no evenings hockey. I think my parents loved it. There's no driving kids around kind of thing. But it's also a lot like the junior lifestyle. So a lot of weekends on the road, a lot of time with your teammates, and getting to know and living that super amount of games in a short amount of time.
Now, you met one Carter Loney, now your teammate at Rink. What's your relationship like with him?
Yeah, it's good. Yeah, we live a block away in Winnipeg, and obviously we've become pretty good friends over the past couple of years, even playing against each other last year.
Are there any other friendships that you made during your time at Rink Academy who you keep in touch with now?
Pretty much everybody on the team. I get together with them all the time. We hang out in the summer. There's a group of us that we try and stay connected, but we always are forced to because we're bumping into each other, skating together in the summer, and we just kind of hang out like that.
Now, Loney is a teammate. Is there any other BCHL guys who you're close with who you'll be playing against?
I think the only one I know is Hudson. Hudson Thornton is on Chilliwack, so we're looking forward to playing against him this year.
Now let's talk about after Rink. You were a rookie last year with the Winnipeg Junior Blues. You had a fabulous rookie season. What was it like, though, to play junior hockey and live at home?
Yeah, so it was sweet for me. I mean, obviously I didn't know too much different than living at home and playing hockey, but it was great because I was 2 minutes away from the rink, and I had so many friends actually that I played with when I was growing up that happened to be on the team too.
Awesome. What do you kind of attribute, though, your smooth transition, your early success? You were on the all-rookie team.
Yeah, opportunity. I had a lot of opportunity last year. Good group of players too, and the coaching. I had a great relationship with my coach too, so that was great. Yeah.
To be named to the all-rookie team, what does that kind of mean to you to get that recognition?
Yeah, I mean it's pretty cool. Yeah, I mean obviously when you're kind of in the running, you want to be the rookie of the year, but if that's not the option, then you can obviously settle for a rookie team.
Let's talk about this past offseason. First off, the trade here to Salmon Arm. Where were you when you found out that you'd been traded?
It's actually at work. I was at work in the break room, so yeah, I kind of took a look and got a couple texts from a couple buddies, and yeah, I was super pumped.
So why are you so pumped to come out here to Salmon Arm?
Well, first off, it's the BCHL, right? This is the best junior hockey league in all of Western Canada and all of Canada, I'd say. So definitely the place to be, and the city is just gorgeous here too.
Before you came out here, of course, spending the summer during COVID in Winnipeg, what was the situation kind of like?
Yeah, it wasn't too bad. I mean, obviously, like everybody in the world, we had to quarantine for a couple months and then finished high school online. Then that got into the swing of things and kind of was like a regular summer for me.
What's it like to graduate kind of in that situation where you take classes online and a bit of a bummer?
Yeah, it was kind of weird. I mean, I switched back to my old school this year so that I could have graduated with a lot of my friends. And obviously it was too bad because I was playing hockey for the first little bit of the season and then I kind of missed out on the graduation part with all my friends. But they did a really good job of it. We did a small convocation ceremony and it was really cool.
What was your kind of off-season workout like? Was it different than what it would normally be because of COVID?
Yeah, I mean, like obviously smaller groups, masks some of the time. You just don't want to be sharing water bottles and stuff like that. But yeah, it was good. It was, yeah, again, small groups, but it was nice because I got pretty much all the same work in as I wanted to.
When were you able to kind of start skating and working out as close to normal as possible? When was that?
It's about July, beginning of July. I did July and August.
And how did that prep you for training camp, which you've kind of gone through now for a few weeks?
Right, yeah, no, yeah, it prepped me nicely. I kind of expected being in junior last year, kind of knew what to expect, obviously, but yeah, it's been good and hard so far.
Do you have, what are your first impressions of the coaching staff here?
Yeah, no, yeah, super. I think players, coaches, looking forward to it obviously as we continue. Yeah, they want what's best for you off the ice, and it's all business on the ice.
The scrimmaging happened kind of early here at camp. Did you enjoy that?
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. A couple barn burners, but yeah, it was good. Yeah, it was fun for everybody.
Does that mean defense might be could be improved?
Yeah, probably. I mean, it's scrimmage. It's small numbers. 5 guys in the dressing room too, so
yeah.
A little bit different scenario.
Do you have any thoughts on any of your new teammates? You know some of the guys, but not. There's a lot of new guys on this team. Anything stand out to you? The skill of the team? Anything surprising you?
Yeah, I mean, like by the time you get here, everybody has skill, right? So it's yeah, this is. I think we're gonna have a really good team this year.
Let's talk. We're gonna transition from your junior hockey to the NHL, which I assume you have been watching the playoffs. First off, who's your go-to team, your NHL team?
Yeah, so yeah, back in Winnipeg, there's no Jets when I was older. Didn't get them till I was in grade 3, but yeah, I picked the Edmonton Oilers, and it's been a tough couple of years for them. Yeah.
How was it? Can you kind of describe your emotions during that series against the Hawks? How frustrating was it?
A lot of frustration, a bit of sadness too.
Okay.
Yeah, no, it was just incredibly disappointing.
Now, moving forward, though, why might there be hope for the Oilers?
No, I mean, you got Connor McDavid and Leon Draisaitl. And we got Ken Holland too, who can hopefully build us a good team.
So do you have any, put you quickly in the GM's shoes, what needs to be changed roster construction-wise? Yeah,
maybe a bit of bolstering on the defensive end, and maybe some secondary scoring would be nice.
Okay. Who's your favorite NHL player?
Taylor Hall is my favorite player. Yeah, it was too bad to see him. Yeah, it was a bit of tears when I was traded. But yeah, he's obviously had a good, successful career thus far.
So with the Oilers losing to the Hawks, did you have another team, or do you currently have a team you're cheering for?
Well, they were eliminated pretty quick. So it was the Jets for the little bit, and then they were toast. After that, it's all the Jets rivals. So I wasn't really a big fan of any of the teams in the West.
Okay. Did you at one point have a cup pick, a prediction of sorts?
Yeah, I thought it was going to be Vegas, but obviously it's not going to be Vegas.
Yes.
Thinking it's probably going to be the Lightning.
Yeah, no, they're looking pretty. Why the Lightning then? Why do you think they're gonna?
They have it all. They got scoring, they got depth, they just come at you in waves. So there's not much more you can ask for in a team. It's tough to play against.
You mentioned Hall's your favorite player. Is it him, or is there someone else who you try to kind of emulate your style after?
Like growing up in Winnipeg too, I paid a lot of attention to Jonathan Taves. As a Winnipeg boy, I got to meet him in the Cup sometimes, so that
very
was pretty cool. Yeah, and yeah, I try and play like him. Obviously, he's a good two-way forward that obviously is very effective in the offensive zone too.
Awesome. Lastly, before we get to the rapid fire, other pro sports that you've been watching, is there a sport in particular that you're a big fan of?
Yeah, everything. I like it all. I like golf. I like baseball. I like basketball. I like. Haven't really got into soccer and football. I like the CFL quite a bit.
Okay. So let's get to the rapid fire. Are you ready?
Sure. Yeah. Yeah. Right on.
Okay. Your favorite jersey number and why?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with 12. I wore it when I was little. It has less meaning to me now, but it was fun to wear when I was little.
Do you have a go-to shootout move?
Good old forehand, backhand. Yeah.
When you're not at the rink, where can we find you?
Probably outside, hang out with some friends, or at work. I was working this summer, so.
Yeah. What were you? The job that you're doing this summer?
I did. I worked as like a salesperson for Rona. I did like operated the forklift and kind of sold people stuff, so it was kind of fun.
Cool. Your favorite non-hockey professional sports team?
Yeah, it's definitely the Blue Bombers
Okay.
or the Blue Jays.
Who's your favorite non-hockey professional athlete?
Tom Brady. Yeah, we had the same name when I was 5 years old, so I thought that was pretty cool. And used to play with him on the video games.
Do you have what's been your nickname kind of throughout hockey?
Well, it was kind of just, it's pretty, when you're a Fisher, obviously you're just stapled with the name Fish, so it's been Fish, kind of different variations of Fish.
Do you have a TV show that you've recently binged?
Haven't been able to stick them back to back to back, but I watched Blacklist this summer.
Okay.
Long episodes, but definitely recommend it. It was a good
Yeah,
one.
big fan?
Yeah.
Is there your favorite movie or a movie that you recently watched?
Yeah, well, I recently watched Zero Dark 30. That was intense, but really good. Well shot, yeah.
Are you a fan of war movies in general?
Yes, yeah, but it's obviously a bit of preying on your emotions a bit, so yeah.
Favorite video game?
Definitely NHL. Play a lot of that, a lot of hours logged on that game, yeah.
Favorite sport to play other than hockey?
I really enjoy playing basketball. Again, the skills are not there, but it's fun to play with all my friends.
And this summer you got to do that?
Yeah, because there's just pick up a ball and everybody has basketball hoops, so you just kind of shoot it around.
Favorite snack or junk food?
I like Skittles. Yeah, Skittles are good. Yeah.
Okay. Do you have a favorite fast food joint?
Tim's, McDonald's. Yeah, there's a lot of Tim's in Winnipeg, so
Okay.
yeah.
Do you have a go-to order at either one?
Tim's usually like a donut and a frozen lemonade. Got into those this summer.
Okay.
A bit deadly, but yeah, they're good.
Are you a coffee drinker?
Occasionally, not regularly. Don't love it, but if it needs to be done.
Okay. Your favorite or the best vacation spot?
The lake. Yeah, it's out in Winnipeg. We got a nice spot there, so it's always nice to spend the weekend there.
Awesome. And what kinds of outdoor activities do you get up to?
Anything from swimming to attempts at fishing. Still have yet to catch a fish, but other than that, like it's enjoying the sun and enjoying my family because I didn't get to see them a lot this summer.
Awesome. Do you have a favorite music genre?
Yeah, probably country, like some folk stuff. Yeah, kind of similar to that.
And your go-to band would be?
The Avett Brothers. Yeah, I got to see them in Salina, Kansas when we made a road trip there one time, so that was really cool.
Do you have the tough one, a karaoke song? If you're doing karaoke, what song would you pick?
Yeah, I got it now. I figured some Taylor Swift. I don't know, maybe some Trouble or something like that. Yeah, a good song.
Are you a cat guy or a dog guy?
Definitely dog guy. Yeah.
Okay. Your favorite sports memory can be playing or watching?
Yeah, probably watching the Blue Bombers win the Grey Cup this year. That was really cool.
If you were not a hockey player, what kind of career path would you have tried?
Yeah, I would try. Definitely be a try because I'd be going for a different sport. So yeah, we'll see if. Who knows if I have the ability for that? But yeah, don't have to worry about that.
Celebrity crush?
Addison Rae.
2 more here. Your go-to ice cream flavor?
Chocolate. Yeah.
And lastly, a bucket list item that you want to cross off?
Still probably parasailing. Yeah, it looks pretty cool. I think that'd be pretty neat thing to do.
Perfect. Thank you so much for joining us on Catching Up with the Bags.
Yeah, right on.